This video is going to be about how we perform calculations with standard form, particularly when you're multiplying. So for example, if you've got a question which is 3 times 10 to the power 6 times by times by 2 times 10 to the power 5, then what we need to do here is do 3 times 2, so 3 times 2 is 6, and then we can do 10 to the power 6 times by 10 to the power 5, which we know from our index work on indices, that we can add those powers together, so that's 10 to the power 11. So that's the answer to that question. As a second example, you could do 4 times 10 to the power 9 times by 6 times 10 to the power 7. So this time, 4 times 6 is going to be 24, times by 10 to the power, well, 9 adds 7 is 16, so that's 10 to the power 16. And then you'll remember that this number, 24 times 10 to the power 16, is not in standard form. And the reason is because the number at the beginning here has to be between 1 and 10, not including 10. So 24 I could write as 2.4 times 10 to the power 1, because if you do 2.4 times 10, you get 24. And then just tag on the times by 10 to the power 16. And we can now write that as 2.4 times 10 to the power 17, because we know that we add these two powers together. So, some questions for you to do. First of all, I'd like you to do 4 times 10 to the power 7 times by 2 times 10 to the power 8. That's question 1. Question 2, I'd like you to do 5 times 10 to the power 12 times by 7 times 10 to the power 5. And then finally, I'd like you to do 8 times 10 to the power minus 3 times by 5 times 10 to the power 10. And let's see how you get on with those.